Today's topic is conflicts regarding representation of police officers, when one lawyer is allowed to represent more than one involved officer. I'm Steve Cerbalic, and I'm a panel attorney with ASCOPS in Arizona. Many incidents that result in an investigation of police conduct have more than one involved officer. So today, I'll cover when a single lawyer is allowed to represent multiple officer clients, the types of conflicts that might exist, and how ASCOPS handles multiple officer incidents. Please note that this is a general topic overview, and ethical rules can be complicated. So if you have questions about a specific incident, ask for help. So first, let's talk about the general concept of what makes a conflict of interest. Generally speaking, a conflict for the purposes of representation exists when one or more of the involved officers is aware of misconduct by another officer. In other words, if one officer tells the lawyer that his partner or supervisor broke a rule, or even broke the law, then the lawyer, in most circumstances, has a conflict. But if no officer reports wrongdoing by anyone else on scene, the officers can consent to one lawyer representation of multiple involved officers. Next, let's talk about the types of conflicts that can exist. There are some circumstances that are borderline, where it's not obvious that a direct conflict exists. And in these circumstances, sometimes the lawyer can represent more than one officer if the officers knowingly waive the potential conflict. If the conflict worsens, generally speaking, the lawyer would need to recuse him or herself from representing one or more parties. And in no instance can the lawyer use what he or she learned in confidence against any other person that the lawyer represents. So now let's talk about how ASCOPS handles conflicts. ASCOPS has a panel of attorneys as part of its legal plan, and in most cases, the legal plan coordinator assigns cases to authorized attorneys. If a conflict exists or develops, the attorney assigned will notify the legal plan coordinator and another lawyer will be assigned. So to review, if multiple officers are involved in an incident, unless they report wrongdoing by each other, many times a single lawyer can represent multiple officers, if the officers consent to shared representation. In some circumstances, involved officers might even be able to waive a potential conflict, but if an unwaivable conflict develops, the lawyer must recuse him or herself and can never use the information gained in confidence against any current or former client. Either way, ASCOPS has multiple lawyers available for representation of its members. So whether or not a conflict exists, we have you covered. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more law enforcement lessons. I'm Steve Cerbalic. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.